This is CTC News with Wesley Kotar, broadcasting from Sint-Eustatius, Dutch Caribbean. Sponsored by UTLNV, Windward Island Bank, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
It's Friday, May 10th. Good evening. I am Alicia Ridan, filling in for Ms. Wesley Kotar on this edition of CTC News, broadcasting live from CTC Studios at Station Mall. In tonight's local headlines, town hall meeting to be held on Sint-Eustatius, Fireman's Week of activities, information on new basketball series, and more on these local headlines coming up after a brief word from our sponsors.
CTC News, sponsored by UTLNV, Windward Island Bank, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
The island government is inviting the entire community of Sint-Eustatius to participate in the upcoming town hall meeting on Tuesday, May 14, 2013, from 7:30 to 10:30 p.m. at the Ernest Van Putten Youth Center. The government will like to communicate with you about the constitutional development which we are experiencing since Statia left the constellation of the Netherlands Antilles and the changes that are a result of the present status as public entity, which we obtained on October 10, 2010. The negative aspects and how these are addressed, as well as the positive aspects of the public entity status, will be highlighted, while attention will be given to the various services which have been transferred to the Kingdom government, debating the efficiency effects hereof. Keynote speaker at this town hall meeting will be Professor Arjan van Rijn, a constitutional expert who will give a presentation and gladly answer any questions you may have about the constitutional process, the status we are in, and the possible options for the future. After the presentation, the opportunity will be given for the general public to pose questions to the panel. The panel will comprise of Island Council member Mr. Ruben Merkman, Mistress Millicent Leifrock Marsden, Mr. Reginald Zandam, and Mr. Franklin Brown. Other panelists are Island Government Gerald Burkle, Commissioner of Constitutional Affairs, Mr. Kosnake, and Professor Arjan van Rijn. The discussions are expected to be very interesting and dynamic, so don't miss this opportunity to have your input in this important session. Fireman's Week is here again, and starting from May 12th to May 18th, you are invited to join our dedicated firefighters in a fun-filled week of activities. The activities kick off on Sunday, May 12th, with a church service at the Roman Catholic Church. Monday, May 13, Sports Day with ping pong, volleyball, and other sports activities on the premises among the personnel shifts, followed by a volleyball competition between firemen that evening and 3 teams. On Tuesday, May 14, demonstration and informative session at the Lynch Plantation SDA School and the Governor de Graaf School. On Wednesday, May 15, tune in to CTC Radio with CJ's program with your local firemen as guests from 8 to 12 p.m. 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Then at 9 p.m. on CTC TV, our firemen will entertain you on Late Night with Lyrics with our host, one of station's leading firemen, Rene Cotard. Thursday, May 16, open house tour of our fire department facilities for the general public. Firemen will visit senior citizens at the St. Eustatius Auxiliary Home. Friday, May 17, Family Day with fire personnel volunteers, their family, friends, spouse, and children will have a lunch barbecue at the fire department. On Saturday, May 18, Fireman's Ball sponsored by the Firemen's Federation. The St. Eustatius Basketball Association informs all basketball teams and persons interested in refereeing and scoring that the 2013 basketball competition is scheduled to start on Saturday, June 15. All teams, captains can pick up registration forms at Miss Elva Arnold or Miss Leona Spanner. The deadline for registration is May 15. A meeting with all team captains and coaches will be held on May 15 at Pavona's in James at 7 p.m. Registration fee is $125 per team and must be paid before the deadline on May 15th. For more information, contact any member of the association, namely President Elva Arnold, Vice President Alvin Aventurin, or Secretary Leona Spanner. In regional news, Swing Bridge vessel to depart on Sunday. Ministry says salt pond fish could be poisonous. CPS introduces immune-boosting vaccine for children under the age of 2. Stay tuned for more on our regional headlines coming up after the break.
CTC News, sponsored by UTLNV, Wynwood Island Bank, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
The cargo transport vessel Maricha Andrea, the largest ship ever to enter the Simpson Bay Lagoon, on May 3rd when it delivered the swing bridge for the new causeway. It is tentatively set to leave the lagoon on Sunday evening at 7 p.m. St. Martin Harbor Group of Companies stated. The transit from the lagoon into Simpson Bay should take approximately 30 minutes, which means the Simpson Bay Bridge will be open for that amount of time. Several milestones have been reached within the past few weeks. St. Martin Harbor Group of Companies Chief Executive Officer Mark Mingo noted, among which have been the arrival of the swing bridge and its installation on May 6th. Mingo expresses gratitude to all who have contributed to the project to date. Construction of the causeway started early 2012 and is scheduled to be completed by December 2013. Construction is being carried out by Volker Steven Construction Europe BV. The Health Ministry of St. Martin said it continues to receive reports on individuals catching fish from the salt pond for human consumption. The ministry makes known that the salt pond fish could be poisonous and informs all residents to refrain from eating these fish. Due to lack of circulation of the water in the salt pond, a large number of fish have died. Residents are strongly advised not to use these fish for human consumption. The collective prevention services will be introducing a new immune-boosting vaccine called pneumococcal vaccine for children under age 2 as of May 12th. This new vaccine will help protect children from bacteria called Streptococcus pneumonia, which can cause pneumococcal diseases such as pneumococcal pneumonia, bacteremia, meningitis, and otitis media. Pneumococcus, a type of bacteria, is in the nose and throat of many people and is spread by coughing, sneezing, or contacting with respiratory secretions, which can be very dangerous for children under the age of 2 and elderly adults. In international news, in Pakistan, poll transgender candidate for the first time. Bindya Rana stands out as the first transgender to ever enter as candidate in the Pakistani elections this Saturday. She, along with others, which includes transsexuals, transvestites, will register as candidates. Transgenders called higas are often ridiculed, attacked, and treated as misfits in the Pakistani society. The Supreme Court ruled in 2011 that transgenders could get a national identity card as third sex, neither man nor woman. Now that they have legal standing, at least 4 members of the community are standing for elections. Your 3-day weather forecast for the islands of Statia, Saba, and St. Martin are coming up after a break.
CTC News, sponsored by UTLNV, Wynwood Island Bank, Kodo's Purchasing Services, and Duggins Shopping Center.
Here are our 3-day weather forecasts for the islands of Statia, Saba, and St. Martin. Tonight, May 10th on Statia and Saba, scattered showers, 86 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chance of rain with winds east at 17 miles per hour. On Saturday, May 11th, scattered showers, 83 degrees Fahrenheit, 60% chance of rain with winds east at 15 miles per hour. On Sunday, May 12th, scattered showers, 83 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chance of rain with winds east at 14 miles per hour. On Monday, May 13th, scattered showers, 83 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chance of rain and winds east at 15 miles per hour. And for St. Martin, tonight, May 10th, scattered showers, 86 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chance of rain and winds east at 14 miles per hour. On Saturday, May 11th, scattered showers, 85% Fahrenheit, 60% chance of rain and winds east-southeast at 10 miles per hour. On Sunday, May 12th, scattered showers, 85 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% chance of rain and winds east-southeast at 10 miles per hour. On Monday, May 13th, scattered showers, 85 degrees Fahrenheit, temperature, 50% chance of rain and winds east-southeast at 10 miles per hour. We have come to the end of another edition of CTC News. Join us again on Monday as we bring you another edition of CTC News. On behalf of Versely Qatar and all of us here at CTC Studios, we want to wish all mothers a blessed Mother's Day when it comes on Sunday, May 12th. I am Alicia Ridan reporting live to you. Good night and God bless.